Alice held the skirts worn on top of it out from around her, like a giant bell, with her legs the clapper. Corset. She didn't tight lace, despite the fashion and the pressure from friends. On this one thing, Alice and her sister agreed. It was pure foolishness. Her waist was fine as it was, thank you very much, and she left the corset to its main job, keeping her back aligned, and her womanly attributes smooth and in place. Petticoat, actual dress, a nice summer-weight gingham in blue and white, jacket and hat, and finally, camera bag. Alice hurried through all of this as fast as she could, and then nearly skipped like a girl much younger than 18 as she ran down the stairs, only remembering to try to keep her footsteps silent at the very last, and far too late, minute. "Alice!" A strident female voice cried out. Matilda, her sister. Of course. Well, since she had been heard, she might as well have some breakfast. "Good morning, Mother, Father, Sister," she said grandly, sweeping into the dining room. Her family was gathered at one end of the long table, like refined squirrels, cracking soft-boiled eggs, spreading jam on toast, sipping tea and coffee, and generally looking completely at ease in the formal and bric-a-brac-filled room. Her mother turned a plump, still pink cheek for a kiss, and Alice obliged. Her father's face was mostly hidden behind the newspaper, but she managed to get in a quick peck, not quite on his mutton chop. She patted her sister on the shoulder dismissively, as if brushing off some dandruff. "Married yet?" her father asked from behind the paper. "No, Papa." "In the stocks yet?" "No, Papa." Good. He shook his paper to facilitate the turning and folding of a page, and then continued reading about things happening in foreign places, his favourite type of story. "Are you sure it's good, Papa?" Matilda asked. She was severe, beautiful in a slightly off-putting way. Dark eyes and lashes and hair, where her younger sisters were light. Her sombre dress was as drab as Alice's blue and white one was gay and summery. But if they had ever really made an effort to go out together, and if Matilda ever made an effort with her appearance beyond brushing her hair, they could have owned all of the town of Kexford. Not that Alice wanted to own Kexford, but it would have been an absolute gas for one party at least. "She's 18, you know," Matilda prodded, spreading jam on her toast most seriously. "And I believe you're 26, her mother observed. "I have prospects." Yes, you do," her mother said quickly and soothingly. "I'll keep my baby girl Alice for as long as I possibly can," her father said from behind his paper. "Don't go interfering with that." "My dear friend, Mr. Headstruth, has a friend, Richard Coney," Matilda said, turning to Alice and ignoring her parents. "I believe I have told you about him a number of times. I think you may even have met him once. Very bright young man, handsome, with a great future before him. He's already working on Gilbert Ramsbottom's election campaign. I have invited him." "Oh, he sounds lovely. Yes, thoroughly interesting. Fantastic. Do keep me informed of his doings, absolutely. Good morning, and goodbye." Alice winked at her mother, who tried very hard not to smile. Then she grinned and spun away, and it wasn't until Matilda turned back to her breakfast with a huff that she noticed her carefully buttered and jammed toast was missing. Walking down the sunny road, Alice thoroughly enjoyed her purloined breakfast, so expertly buttered and jammed. After wiping her lips and cheeks with the back of her hand, like a cat, she raised her face to the sun, enjoying its warmth as it hit her skin. For only a moment, of course, before it did any real